All right, folks. Well, good evening, hello, and welcome to another session of our Dawn of the Dales. I'm your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by our luxurious and lovely players this evening.
Hello. Hello.
And what else is luxurious are these maps. So if you like the maps, go check them out on Patreon. If you don't, you can hang out though. That's fine. But let's talk about what happened last time before we get into what's going to happen this time, and get this show on the road. So, last time, after the graveyard fight, party gathered the bodies for Lyra to burn in the next morning. She admitted the attackers had been asking about you all, confirming the group was not unknown in town. After a brief rest in the temple, debating but ultimately skipping the idea of crafting with the magical statue, headed to the tower. The door already open. Inside, the trap book gone. And an elven woman stepped from the shadows, holding said book. Introduced herself as Brynel, claiming she was here to help activate the moonbound witness and the tower's functions. Her charm spell on Ralorn smoothed things over for a time, at least at first. Together, the group discovered the basement statue was actually a golem, meant to ground the tower's magic. Tried to activate the tower itself, the golem awoke and attacked under its security protocols. Brief struggle, pried the key amulet from its body, gained control over it. The danger passed, tension rose once Brynel's charm on Ralorn faded, but the group pushed on, studied the tower, divided the work, prepared for activation at nightfall. And as darkness rose, the tower began to hum and glow. Everyone worked their stations, unaware that Aaron had placed the orb of Damara where the Netherese sunstone should have gone. One by one, the system surged to life, and the archway above began to illuminate and form a faint, swirling shape. And that's where we will pick up. Surges of electricity started to, well, arcane energy started to shoot from the archway towards the actual earthing stone focus into the tower. As this electricity would continue like a tether, kind of arcing around the archway, always tethered to the earthing stone up top. The rest of you can see that things are working. As some of the lights do change colors from green to pink, which seems a little ominous, or blue to pink, which seems a little ominous. Any of them that turn pink automatically seems a little frightening. Seems like they're being pushed to the brink. Tower's old, probably hasn't been turned on in ages. But nothing adverse is happening. You would start to see, at least Brynel and Dacron would start to see this swirl. It's slow moving. The electricity eventually does fade, and it's like a swirling lens in the archway. I'm just going to bring you back to this map because it's not. The electricity fades and the hum dies down. And everything glows just enough under the moonlight. That's where we're going to pick up.
I'm not needed in the basement to focus this thing anymore.
It seems to be working.
Okay, I'll make my way up to the top of the tower.
Okay.
I'm not sure what was supposed to happen, but did it work?
If that question is directed at Brian, all that she will say is, I have no idea. Really, I was told that it should be turned on, and I don't know what turning it on actually entailed.
Everything seems to be working down below. Is the witness turned on, or is the tower merely turned on?
Are Arabella and Ralorn going up, or are you guys staying in your station?
Roland would go up in the roof.
Okay.
Bella would follow.
Fair enough. So Aaron will pose that question to everyone.
Yeah.
The tower appears to be on. I don't. If we're supposed to be looking at something, I don't see anything.
It almost appears as you look through the portal, or not portal. That's the wrong term. The lens. It is much like a. The best way I can think about it is like binoculars that are unfocused, or microscope that is unfocused, and it's starting to focus, and you can occasionally see these pulses, and you swear every time it pulses, like the moon above flickers. That obviously can't be right, but it feels that way. And every time it does flicker, the lens adjusts and turns, and perhaps gets a little bit clearer. It is getting clearer, but it's taking some time. It's not immediate. It's a slow magic.
Is the tower like pretty much lit up, like we're drawing a good amount of attention? If anybody would be looking this way.
You can't see too much of Freedale other than the chimneys and it's dark out, so there'd be the occasional light lit below. You can still see the brazier atop the Temple of Lathander. But people aren't flocking, if that's what you're asking. But anyone who would look this direction can absolutely see the lights. That's
what I was more wondering.
That is without question. Yes.
Well, if they didn't like us here before, they're definitely not going to like us here now.
Hmm. So be it.
Well, I guess the job's done. I don't know what I would have expected, but job's done.
This part's done. There's probably more we'll need to do. Seems to be doing something.
Aaron's pretty interested in what's going on with the lens and the archway. So he's probably watching it as it gets more and more focused.
Yeah. You give me an investigation check.
Dirty 20.
Since you've been up here, even only like a minute or two, it's gotten vastly clearer. You'd wager you maybe have 5 minutes, and the picture will be pretty clear. You can already start to see colors through it. Oh, the colors are muted. You do see bits of blue and looks like silver. But you would wager about 5 minutes or so until it is done. Focusing.
It's like one of your ritual spells where it takes a little bit longer than just instant.
It appears so. Whatever is happening is a tremendous amount of magic. Very precise.
Hmm. I guess we just have to wait then. So we haven't
What
lost
exactly
anything
we're waiting
horrible.
for?
Yep.
It seems to
are-
be we'll know it when we see it type of situation.
We ought to witness something. Do you even know, Bruno? Do you even know what your purpose is to turn this on?
It was simply instructed to turn it on. That's my entire purpose.
So we are pioneering a new path for you now. Very good.
At least up until I get further instruction, I suppose, yes. Like I said, has anyone ever tried Rigaboo? I can make something while we wait.
Oh, so that is the poor people food. I'm good. And Aaron is gonna go down the stairs. I'm just gonna go and check over all the different weavings of different lines, and I'll eventually find myself over by the orb tomorrow again.
Okay, so it will take probably takes a few minutes to get back down there. But absolutely, yeah, you can leave if you'd like. Aaron wanders off.
Arabella's just going to perch herself on the edge of the roof.
Yeah.
And just watch.
And Aaron's calculations weren't wrong. It's almost 5 minutes exactly to the point where he said. To where you finally get an image. Clear as night. It's an image of it's like a place. At first, a little shimmer of moonlight, and then a vertical kind of sheet of silver. Almost like a mirror. That's kind of the tell that it is focused.
Mm-hmm.
It appears like liquid light, and then the vision purifies within. From probably where you guys are standing, a little ways back, you can see readily 2 moons stacked on top of each other. Enormous.
It looked like the vision that the tuning fork.
Not dissimilar, no.
Hmm.
It looks kind of like the vision that the tuning fork gave me. But there's another moon. I'm pretty certain in the vision there was only one moon.
Like there's 2, stacked on top of each other. You don't even really get a full image of either of them. You just kind of get... It's almost like 2 horizon lines meeting. Almost.
Where's this witness that you were talking about?
The witness is, well, that, as he points at the archway. Unless, dearest DM, I would know anything more about it.
You wouldn't. No, they wouldn't have. You wouldn't have told anything else other than activate it.
Very good. So
Yep.
It's like, she just points at it and just that. That's it, right there.
Let's say if you take a closer look, and it is almost like looking through a doorway. The closer you get, and like if you look to the side, look to the right, you can see more of this image. It's not static. It's not. Things are moving in it. I'd say give it.
Good.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
You go ahead.
Someone
You
go
weren't
ahead.
finished narrating. Otherwise, if you don't finish, she's just gonna reach her hand in it.
Okay. Well, you touch your hand in it, and it's glass. The mirror of light. You wouldn't see a reflection, but your hand doesn't go through it. It feels solid. But what you would notice is it's not 2 moons. It's one singular moon above a lake. A massive moon. This moon it's not the moon you see in your sky above you. This moon is enormous, too big, hanging low, filling easily half the sky in this vision. It seems to almost be pressing down. The edges of the lake, you can almost see tall silver bark trees lining it.
Lining the lake or the moon?
The lake.
Cool.
Seem to almost reflect the moonlight just as well.
Her eyebrows twist and furl. She kind of presses a finger to her lip and just like, that's bigger than our moon. Whatever that is, it's not here. Come, take a closer look.
And I would say, your guys' call. Anyone who wants. One person could make a nature check if you'd like.
But he's gonna do it. I'll do it.
All right, you're
Sure, let's see what I know. Not a thing. 6.
there. Okay. With a 6, yeah, they're trees. They just look silver.
Then there's a tree.
There's a bunch of trees, but yeah, you can't make heads or tails of what kind of trees. It's you paint trees. You don't identify them. You know, there's a difference.
It's a tree. That's
Is
all
it?
the definition I need to know.
Yeah, there's plenty of them. The whole lakeside is lined with them, almost as far as you can see. There would be a low fog through the trees, just barely visible. Everything, almost everything in there, the trees, the fog, the water, seem to be reflecting the moonlight within.
Hmm.
You would see for a moment the reflection in the lake first would distort briefly, warp, would cause ripples. The ripples would extend outward, and then the trees would start to kind of blur around. And the large moon itself would warp slightly, almost stretch, elongate, bending inward, as if something were pushing behind it a little too hard. You can almost see a shadow. Probably the only bit of actual darkness within. A small shadow. Shape. Gliding underneath the water. Hard to make out what it is, but it's unmistakably alive and unmistakably predatory, moving like a shark. Just a shadow.
So instead of Sharknado, we got Shark Shadow.
Yeah, exactly. In the water, in the reflection of the moon.
Now, I mean, this is a reach here,
Mm-hmm.
but would Devil's Sight allow any discernment, or at least a clear review of it through this reflection?
I would say no, it's too far away. Because there is distance involved. What you see in there, even though it is very well lit under the moonlight within, is the distance you can see is vast. You can see it's as if it were daylight, but not quite that bright. It's the fullest moon you've ever seen, and the biggest. It's right there, illuminating everything.
What we have here.
Is the orb doing anything
No,
different?
it's not. It's powering. It's a battery. It's acting as a battery right now. Fulfilling its purpose. You all up here would feel a strange sensation. tug in the back of your brain. And at that same time you feel that tug, you would see a flash in the mirror, in the moon. Maybe it's not a flash, maybe it's just a little glistening, a heartbeat. It's an emotion. Just kind of brushes across your minds. The emotion is... it's not words. It's not anything... I mean, you could put it into words. You can tell that this emotion is coming from that moon inside. Whatever that is. It's a surge of fear. It's a plea for help. It's a sense of something weakening, or something slipping away. It's brief. It's fragile. It's alien. It's unlike any sentience you've ever felt. That's why it's hard to put into actual words, because it's all these emotions, but like kind of put into one. It's like those, there's German words for like meaning 5 feelings at once. It's like those. It's all happening at once. However, this feeling is cut off. You would see almost the surface of... And actually, you know what? Brian, I'll let you give me a perception check because you were asking about this.
1 perception check coming right up. I'm going to be the first elf in history to not have proficiency in perception. Here goes. I managed to get a 0.
All right. Yeah. What you would notice, yeah, it's too late. As that emotion, it's distracting. It's this alien feeling coming from a moon inside of a portal lens thing. Weird. But as it's cut off because the surface of that mirror ruptures like a membrane. Split. Moonlight sprays outward. As it does, you can see one, at first, green claw rip forward, and then 2 as it pushes that rip. You would see 2 more claws dangling underneath what looks like a massive sunflower. It looks like a massive sunflower. But instead of seeds in the center of it, is like the center of those, the worms in Dune, with those teeth. Circular form. Around it is these frills that imitate a sunflower, but not quite. It surges forward as that tear splashes kind of shut, and it does make that splashing noise. This all happens within like half a second. And then you would immediately hear a noise in your head, a different alien actual voice. You heard it too. And we're going to roll initiative.
That sounds so gross.
This thing.
It's grosser than I thought.
Yeah, that did not help.
Yay!
Look
Two,
at that.
three,
We're all just like,
four.
nope, not rolling high today.
Oh, appropriate. Arabella.
Yeah.
Good job. What you can tell is this, and the best way to describe it is a large windsock with 4 arms. One of them is holding a wand in its hand, writhes around and swimming through the air. At the end of the windsock is a gnarled, hooked stinger, as big as a large dagger, if not bigger. It's definitely bigger. You're up first. We're going to go with malicious. This thing will be malicious. Arabella, what are you up to?
Immediate reaction upon seeing it is just to shoot it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He sees it. She probably already had a hand on her crossbow just because weird fucking portal, even if it was just a mirror. And I'm gonna try and shoot it. Automatic.
Yeah. You will have sneak attack should you hit it.
Yes, I do know.
You do hit it.
Nice. And we've got our squishy member right there.
Oh, I'll be fine if you're referring.
Not talking about you.
Okay.
I'll just go for the.
To be fair,
Full
Dacron
damage.
is very squishy.
Yes, he is squishy. Make sure that sneak attack's toggled on. I'm just going to go for the full damage.
Go for the full damage. It will take 16 points of damage, and it is vexed.
Yes. And there's nowhere to fucking hide.
No, there is not.
Or I'll just move down the stairs.
Okay.
15 feet, 10 feet.
You going down the stairs, huh?
10 feet.
So right
And I'll
there.
hide, quote unquote, down the stairs.
Sure.
Well, first, I'm just going to shout for Aaron. Not that he'll probably hear me, but I'm just going to scream for Aaron.
What's Aaron's perception? He's like, it's stone. There's no doors between.
what,
He
14?
might, like,
14.
yeah. What are you screaming?
I'm just screaming Aaron.
Okay.
I feel like she's not the type of person to scream someone's name in a
Yeah, that's fair. That's
But-
fair.
do I stealth or do I not?
Yes, I'm gonna ask for a stealth.
Okay. Good. 13. Jack shit.
Love it.
Oh well. I tried. End turn.
Okay. Aaron, you faintly hear from above. Aaron. Your name.
And the orb has been acting normal, so I will try and find out what they need. Doesn't sound too urgent to me. Just barely heard it. So I will use my movement and start getting over there. What direction would that be? This way. To about there.
Okay. Yeah, because they're like 100 feet up. And it's all stone floors. Trying to think about the acoustics.
Acoustics, coming from someone who played music, acoustic on stone is peak. But it depends on the type of stone, honestly. Some stones absorb it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll say you definitely heard it. I mean, that's for sure.
That's movement and action dash. Yeah,
Fair enough.
that's 60 feet.
That will take us to the creature. In Arabella, you would still hear it in your head. All of your heads. The lattice is slipping. And double check the range on this spell. Or you know what? Yeah, it'll just do it. It will. First thing. Who is most magical? It's going to. Yeah. It's just gonna simply. Go big. You would see it almost whispering in its mouth. The little teeth would start to move and maneuver around as two of its hands would start to kind of gesture. And it is going to cast a spell as you would start to see this kind of electricity build up and then dissipate. And then from over here, a surge of white, pink light extends outward. I will need intelligence saves from all four of you.
I was about to ask if this thing is casting a spell. What's your rule on casting counter spell? Like, like when you say I cast
I was
a spell?
saying it was casting a spell. That's my hint. If you want to cast counter spell, that would be the time. Before I start
Okay,
describing the spell, but you can counter spell if you'd like. Try.
I mean, that's why I'm asking for the ruling now, so that I'll know in the future. But basically, if I hear I'm casting a spell, I have to decide then and there.
Yes.
Good to know. Even if it's a cantrip, which sucks.
Yes.
I'll just let it go through this time.
Okay. Intelligence saves from everyone up top.
3.
6.
Fuck.
Oh,
That's a nat 1.
Guys are gonna hate this.
We're not feeling very smart tonight.
No.
You each take 31 points of psychic damage. And
Fuck it up.
for the next minute, you subtract a d6 from all of your attack rolls, ability checks, and Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Can I uncanny dodge that, or because it's a spell I can't?
You cannot uncanny dodge it. It is not an attack.
An attack.
Fuck.
I will reduce the spell damage by 2.
Nice. Yeah, it's okay where it's at. I don't care. Nah, it'll teleport 30 feet in the air. It flashes and then appears 30 feet in the air.
Great.
Takes us to your turn, Dacron.
He's no longer standing next to me.
It's no longer standing next to you.
Let's see. I take minuses on concentration checks.
Concentration checks, ability checks, and attack rolls.
So skills and attacks. Those aren't things I do. What's the thing? Up to 6 creatures you can see. I can no longer see Arabella.
Correct.
30 feet high. Is it ignoring, or is it still focused on us, or does it?
It's
change
kind of
its-
like Windsock is like flailing not in the wind, but it looks like it's flailing in the wind, and its mouth is looking
Yeah.
down at you guys.
Okay, so it's not. Doesn't look like it has intentions of going somewhere else. We can't just let it go. I can back up because it's not there anymore. I hope. I'm going to back away.
Yeah, it's just 30 feet up.
And yeah, I'll just do it. I can only see the 3 of us. But I will cast Mass Healing Word. It's a different page. It's not on this page. Why doesn't it pop up and let me roll dice?
You're gonna hate me, Dacron.
I'm mostly dead.
With a wave of its hand, you can see it trying to absorb your magic, and its mouth kind of agape tries to inhale the essence of your magic. It's casting Counterspell.
Which now requires me to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes. And so I would also rule, Brian, because you asked, if you know the spell, I would rule that you can counter it after I describe what it's casting.
If I know the spell that you're casting, I can try to counter the counter spell. I need the heals to go through. I'm going to attempt to counter the counter spell.
It's a Constitution save. What is your DC?
My DC is currently 15, sir.
That's pretty good.
And that's one of 2 spell slots.
It did get a 21.
All right. I'm sorry, that did not go through.
Right? Now I get to do it. I got an 18, but I have minus a d6.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. So how about a 12?
It does not work.
Unfortunate.
The good news is, only your bonus action is spent, and your spell slot is not.
Interesting. Now,
That is
does it
unfortunate.
still count? I didn't spend a spell slot, so can I cast another leveled spell?
Correct.
How does this? Is that okay?
I,
Is that
I
how it
would,
works?
I would, well, yeah, I would. You know what? I would rule so. Yeah, absolutely, because you were in the middle of casting. You didn't get to finish it. Essentially, I would rule so. Why not?
I don't know that it matters. I don't have it there. Well, then I guess I will be a little. Well,
It's okay to be selfish.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, I want to walk over to Ralorn. And I will give him a cure instead. And do I still have...
Little buff.
Yes. It'll be slightly more because I have Bardic Inspiration. So 13 hit points to Ralorn.
I'll take it.
Oh. I don't know what this is, but I guess you're up.
Yeah, I can't do much.
And action, bonus action, move. I am good.
All right, Brynel, you're up. This thing is hovering 30 feet above you. You got muddled thoughts. You just tried to counter it. It toughed it out.
All right.
It
30
seems
feet.
resistant to magics, I would say.
Cool. Good to know. My question is this: would a 30-foot cone reach it if it's only 30 feet in the air, not 35 feet?
Yeah, because you're like, what, 5 feet tall? Sure.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to cast Fear.
Okay. Is that a wisdom save?
That is a Wisdom save. Yes.
What does it look like as you cast Fear? Should have asked about the counterspell too, but yeah, first time we're seeing Brynel cast real spells. What's it look like?
So basically, she's pulling something from the well of her chest. There's a soft mote of like a whitish pearlescent light, and as she, it's like she's stirring up something with substance, and will hold that substance to her mouth and like exhale and cause this kind of like tendril like misty substance to spill forth. It's something that looks like a version of light that does not glow. It's more of a bright liquid substance that doesn't glow. I don't know how best to describe such things, but that's how
like
this
a
particular
pale.
spell is.
I know what you mean. Yeah. All right. It will make a wisdom save. Got a 21.
All right, that's my spells. That's me.
As it doesn't. It acknowledges it, and if anything, it tries to catch it in its mouth. Any residual magic that lingers. Anything else for Brynel? You still have your movement and bonus action.
That's good.
Staying put. All right. That will take us to Ralorn.
Yeah, we're gonna run right below it, and for the action, we're just gonna raise the axe and way ready an attack in case it comes down. Because I don't have
All right.
anything for range.
Ready in the axe. Ready to axe at a question. That will take us to Arabella.
Okay.
with your muddled thoughts.
She'll move. Yeah. She'll move to the top of the staircase.
And feet.
What does it look like?
It looks like a large windsock. A large tube, a large cone made of green flesh. Has a wand in one of its hand. The windsock backside is kind of dangling behind upward, as it is facing more downward towards you all.
Doesn't look hurt at all.
It has your crossbow bolt sticking out of it. It's hurt. It's taking that damage.
I don't think it's advisable that we stay here.
It looks like... That's a full picture.
Really don't think we should stay here.
I'll leave that thing out there.
It will be out there regardless. We will die.
Got a point.
I will do an attack.
Okay.
Advantage because I have Vex.
You do?
And then... Fuck.
16 hits it.
Yeah, but I need to minus D6, don't I?
D6, yep. True.
I assume 11 doesn't hit it.
That is going to be a miss. Which reminds me. Everyone go ahead and make another intelligence save, because I forgot to ask them. At the end of your turns, make another one.
8.
Asobi's no longer muddled.
17.
Relorn's no longer muddled. Arabella, you still have the rest of your turn.
Yeah. Trying to figure out what I want to do with it. She wants to run. But she's not going to leave these bastards, unfortunately. Not yet, at least. Should give them another 6 seconds. It's like, we need to leave. Oh, sorry. Without the advantage.
Still take the 14. It's a fail.
Yeah.
Anything else for your turn? Staying put?
I reckon she's staying put. She's blinking hard, trying to
Yep.
trying to fight the mind fog.
And it goes against all of her instinct. That will take us to Aaron. Down below.
Aaron will go up the stairs. The first floor.
How many feet was that?
30.
So it's 35 there. And 40. 50.
I'll get 60. Keep on going up. I'll yell out. What's going on? You guys see something cool? That's my turn.
Okay. You would hear, and I would say at this point, as you get up here, you would see the lights of the tower starting to flicker. Like surges of the magic are doing something. Uncertain what. That will take us to this creature. This creature will fly over here, still 30 feet high. And it will wave its wand around. You don't know what's coming for you. As you would see another tear open in the glass, the mirror. And its wand kind of points to it and almost starts to peel it open. As a second one starts to appear. It would go there. Relorn, if you want, you can make your dex against that guy.
Yeah, sure. $20.
20 does hit it.
For 12. And the second attack. 13.
13 is going to be a miss. As you slash into it, it kind of snakes around as you see its large yeah, you would just see its large stinger start to point towards you. It cannot act yet. That will end its turn. Taking us to Dacron.
Another. Oh, this is bad.
Just shut it down.
That's probably a terrible idea. Do I think I want to do that?
Take the battery out.
Yeah. Well, this isn't the battery. The battery's downstairs.
Well, they're both batteries. They're both two halves of the battery.
The feedback could be crazy.
It's something you're prepared for.
I have a minus to this check. Sure. Well, I guess I was manipulating during the ritual thing. Was the earth and stone like locked in place? Is it difficult or is it just kind of there?
I would say it's just kind of there. Like it's not immobile. Like you can absolutely move it.
This could kill us all. So could these two. And if it takes those two with us, so be it. I'm gonna run over here and I'm gonna try to remove the stone from the pedestal.
Okay. No action necessary. You simply remove the stone as you would feel it. Magic and definitely Dacron, you feel it most of all. That moon magic. It starts to fade. The tower is running, but it'll shut off in a round. But at the same time, Dacron, roll me 2d20.
Five and 19.
Do you want the 5 to be you or the 19 to be you?
I'll take the 5.
Okay. The second one that just appeared fades away. As you can see, the magic that was making it is no longer active. You still have your action and bonus action.
Eat my spell again. I don't know if that did anything. I don't really want to feed this thing spells.
Tasty.
Well, that was something.
It is looking directly at you now also.
Well, I got its attention. Nothing I can do matter. I can't really do any of it. Do I want to run? I don't even do. Yeah, I got the battery part. I will. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I can dash down to the ending the floor underneath.
How much movement you got after that?
That'd be a full. So it'll take. Let's see. My turn. My movement ended me here because I had to go there and get back.
So 5 feet will take you there.
Then another 30 feet because I'll dash. But I'm just kidding. I'm not. Do I feel like running all the way to the bottom? Yeah, probably. I'll just move as far as I can get with my 30 feet.
Okay. Moving as far as you can get. Just get you, so 25 more, I guess. Get to there.
There I am. Couldn't find it.
Give me an intelligence save at the end of your turn.
9.
All right. Brynel. You're up.
I am muted. All right. I take 3 steps forward. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my feature that we call Form of Dread.
Tell us about that.
So her hair becomes weightless. And not really like just, just like static, like, no, I guess if it's floating about in water, that pallid expression doesn't shift, but there's a bit of a soft etherealness to it, almost ghost-like, but not. I'll call it partial etherealness. And it almost looks like there's water beginning to drip from her form, from everything about her. And as part of this, I'm going to roll me the d10 really quick, but it's as if she's become weightless and there's an illusory sense of water all around her. I rolled a full 10, so that's going to be the 16 temporary HP, which would certainly help.
Super nice.
That's going to be my bonus action. Now I need to hit this thing, so I'm going to attack it with an Eldritch Blast.
What do your Eldritch Blast look like? We haven't seen this yet either.
It's a simple little thing. Just she raises her hand up in like a spear-handed motion, and she says the word Kael'nas, and there is just a simple bolt of light that shoots forth and attempts to strike the creature.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
16. Yeah, it'll hit. Preserving
That would
space. Yeah, so both of those hit.
Did I roll it twice or did I roll it once?
It does automatically.
It does it automatically
Oh, okay.
because you have
I'm
two.
used to the
you
old
have,
one where I would
you
roll
have-
it twice.
Because you have 2 bolts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll the damage. That's the damage from the first one. Did it incorporate all of the... 'cause I should have Agonizing Blast on there to add in my Charisma modifier.
It did
So that first
not
one
by
is-
the looks of it.
Yeah, I could... If it was 2014 thing, I would fix it, but I don't know how to fix it here. Anyways,
There's just
13
there's just
total
a
from-
toggle on your sheet. If you scroll down, you'll see a toggle that says Agonizing Blast under effect.
Oh, well, that would help. There you go. Well, I got the toggle on, so we'll change the first one to a 13.
All right. you'll take
Second
13.
one is a total of 5. Excuse me.
All right. We'll take 18 points of damage.
And that's my simple, sweet turn.
Are you gonna force it to make a Wisdom saving throw?
I will force it to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Yes.
Figure I'd ask. Maybe there's a chance. I don't know. It did get a 20, but there's a chance.
It hasn't rolled less than 20 on its save, so
It has really good bottom half of its stats. It's smart, wise, and very charismatic. But there's a chance. So it's worth it rolling. You never know. But it did get a 20. Anything else for Brino?
Nope, that's some movement. That's my action and bonus action. That's it.
You've wounded it, though. Which will take us to Ralorn.
It's gonna move down there. That's 20, and it's 25. Gonna be right there again, just waiting if it comes down. And he's gonna turn to Umbrella and say, "Just get everyone, go down. I'll be right behind you." And that'll be it as he waits, as he prepares attack.
Okay.
If it comes down.
I lost track of it. Does anyone know what turn we're in? It's 3.
Yes, 3. Well, we're round 2. When we get to my turn, it's round 3.
Yeah, top of 3 on Arabella. That was
Perfect.
the end of the second round, I suppose.
Gotcha. Thank you. That will take us to Arabella then.
0.
She is no one else will be able to keep up with her if she does all dashes. So what she'll do is she will do just an attack on it, just one last attack, just for
Yeah. No sneak
the
attack.
sake of it.
But
Yeah, I know, no sneak attack.
unless you steady
that's
aim.
right, because it's up in the sky. No, thank you. So
All right. I will say, if you...
still have the bloody stupid -6, so it doesn't hit.
That is going to miss. Twinge in your brain just misses.
Okay. She'll look up right now. She'll just say, "Make your way down." And then she looks at Ralorn, and I was like, "You better be at the bottom of the tower." And then she'll start making her way downstairs.
Okay.
30 action
So
bonus action dash.
That'll get you to 10 over there. So you'll have to pass by. And then give me an int save at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Hey, you're no longer muddled.
Nice.
So you can move what? So that was 10 feet that you moved right here. So you've got
10 feet.
50 more feet of movement. Which will take us to Aaron.
That's 10,
I will
20.
continue moving
30.
That's 30, 40 to there.
That would be 40 there.
And I keep on going up. 40 can get to here.
Okay. You would see Arabella about to turn the corner coming down, and she looks messed up.
Oh, hey, what's going on up there?
We're going
dude.
down. No
Yes.
arguments.
Shit. Okay. That's my turn.
Which will take us to the creature. The creature with the wave of its hand will just kind of blast a bolt. Actually, it looks more like a ray of kind of pinkish energy with a tint of green at the center of it down towards Brynel. Not an advantage. Getting a 20 to hit, though.
Well, I don't have high armor class. That's going to hit.
You will take 17 points of psychic damage.
Well, that goes my temporary HP.
And you have the charm condition? Unless are elves immune to charm, or you got advantage against it?
Elven stuff. Excusez-moi, monsieur. Fey ancestry. I'm going to ping it for us.
Okay.
I'll have advantage to
Okay.
avoid or end.
You have the charmed condition.
So do I have to make a save against it, or am I just charmed?
You are charmed. You don't have the charmed. You have the charm condition, so you just have. You can't.
No
you
save
can't.
at all. I'm just hitting charmed.
You can't attack this guy. That's all it means.
Okay.
Correct. These they're doozies. And then it will shoot another ray at Ralorn. Getting a 15.
He misses as Ron just sidesteps on to the side, avoiding the beam.
And for its third attack, it'll shoot another one. Getting a 20 against Ralorn.
And it's
Ralorn, you take 13 points of psychic damage. And are also charmed. Which will end its turn, as only you two would hear it. There's so much magic. All in one place. All behind a door. That's it. Taking us to Dacron.
Yeah, we'll just keep descending the tower, but
Yeah, you will have minus 10 feet of the movement because you have to pass by Arabella and Aaron.
I don't know that there's a group. He'll just join it doesn't really work in combat, but he's not gonna push past everybody to be the first one outside.
Yeah, that's fair.
But combat movement doesn't really work for joining the crowd.
No, I get it. Well, I mean, you can hold your action to dash when they move, which works.
Yeah, I'm just gonna group up with them and I guess we're getting out of here, or go to the basement and get the other stone.
Which will take us to Brynel.
I'm charmed.
As
so I
actually,
can't hit it, right?
at that point, I need to ping your locations. Correct. You cannot harm it. You cannot harm it. You can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with damaging abilities or magical effects.
I take the dodge action.
Perfect.
That's my turn.
You staying put?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Even though everyone else is running?
Yes.
As the tower turns off. I will put you guys back where you should go. Fair enough. That will take us to Ralorn, who is there. Doop, 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 doop.
And Ralorn's going to action dash. So 5 and then 10 gets me right by the stairs. So going down. Not sure how far I can go. It's gonna be 50 feet left. To go
So
down the stairs.
that will take you 10.
I cannot see where I went. There you go. All right. So 10. That's gonna be another 10. It's 40. 30. 40. And gonna be right there and right behind them. And
Ralorn,
that'll be it.
I do need a wisdom save.
All right. 4.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you can't help it. I don't even know if you have it left, but it doesn't matter. You shift into your bear form.
And if I have one, does it uses it?
No.
No, okay.
Well, yeah, sure, why not? It doesn't really matter.
I only have one left anyways.
Yeah, it uses it. It forces you to change as you haven't forcefully undergone this transformation maybe since you were a child. But you feel something about as the moon's magic just took a little bit of time. Maybe it's that tear that happened. But your instincts also kick in. And I will say take from that what you will with your instincts, but your turn is over. Which will take us to Arabella.
Yeah, this is difficult when it's all the group.
Mm-hmm.
We're still doing turns. Because I would continue running down the steps.
You absolutely can.
I won't do bonus action dash. I'll just do the one dash. And just be shouting.
All right, that will get you to the
Keep
first
up.
floor. Right at the edge there. You have to slide past Aaron and Dacron.
Yeah.
As you would look behind you and you would see Ralorn shift. And this is not his normal change.
She would furrow her brows, but that would probably be all that she does.
Which does take us to Aaron.
So now we're going down. Okay. I'll go back down.
Okay.
and I will run down
All right.
30 to the corner.
Get past Arabella once again.
That'll be it.
Right, that will take us to the creature. The creature with Brian all alone. It will surge forward. Downward. Towards Brian. You can hear the wind whooshing. Whooshing? That's a weird word. As at first you think, yeah, it's going to shoot more rays at you, but no, it surges and the tail is what comes first. As it stings out with its dreaded stinger. At disadvantage. Getting a 24 to hit you. It's rolling really good.
This thing hasn't rolled a less than a 20 this entire combat. It hits.
Take 9 points of piercing. And 16 poison damage.
That's all she wrote.
As it stings into you, you just feel this. It's not just poison. There's more. It's injecting you with something. You get a filling sensation, or the white hot pain causes you to pass out. It will do its root and tootnest. Get a little bit over there, and it will have to. It gets to there. Going down the stairs. After Alorn. Will take us to Dacron.
Just follow down. That's all I know. We are headed down the tower.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
I guess it's the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, you get down there.
Do we want to go grab the Sunstone and get out of here?
Okay, I'm on it.
And yeah, I'll just keep meandering with everybody else.
What's going on up there, by the way?
Something came through.
That'll take us to Brinal. If you will, whisper me a death save. At the top of your sheet, you'll see a 2GM thing. Or whisper. It does say whisper, actually. Okay. Fair enough. Marlorn.
Am I still charmed by that thing?
No, you are not charmed by it. It only lasts for a turn.
Right.
Hey, I'm no longer muddled.
In that case, he's gonna growl growl. It's here. Very like if they pay attention, they might be able to understand what he's saying. But it sounds more like a growl. As he yells that, and he's gonna go and try to slow it down, so he's gonna attack it.
Okay.
At 20.
Nat freaking 20, of course, yeah. Like, it's not getting melee for a reason.
That, or...
Whew.
So I gotta take 20 points of damage.
It will take 20
And a second attack
as you cleave into this big windsuck.
for 15.
15 looks like it would hit as quickly one of its little arms flings up this kind of greenish pink energy as a shield deflects your attack.
Right. That'll be it.
Okay. And you would all hear the growling from above. Takes us to Arabella.
She's like, oh, fuck. This is why I don't work with people. And she'll just say to Dacron and Aaron, get the stone, get out. And then, oh, I hate that I'm doing this. She's going to tap, tap, tap the steps.
That's where that movement got you.
Okay, so that was 15. Action, bonus action dash.
Okay.
Okay. She's gonna shoot the fucker.
Okay. Are you still muddled?
No, I saved.
That's right. Yep. I remember because I put the thing on your
It's
character and then I
18.
had to take it off immediately after.
Come on, dice.
22. Even though you do see as Ralorn is swinging into this, a little bit of blood is drawn. Actually, a good bit of blood is drawn. And he swings into it again. As he does, you would be coming right up the stairs as this pinkish green reflection bounces his axe off and just perfectly aiming it on the other side of the body where that reflection is not. The 22 hits.
And I am it goes before him. I'm going to try and poison it. I don't know if it will work.
Okay.
It's probably immune to poison. But
Okay.
you know what? Whatever.
Worth a try.
Worth a try.
So I'll just do
Con save?
normal damage. Yes, con.
Well, if roll below a
Takes-
20, it got a 19.
Pardon?
If roll below a 20, it
No.
got a 19 though.
Still
16
very
damage.
much saves. But it takes 16 points of damage.
Not bad, as I would say this thing is looking hurt. But the poison does not seep into it. Anything else for Arabella?
Yeah, she's going to use her last 10 feet of movement to go just back down
Okay.
around the corner.
You won't make it actually around the corner, but
Or-
it's enough to be to where it won't see you.
Okay.
Like well.
Doesn't matter really.
Yeah.
Like if it can do that
Yeah.
spell again. Doesn't matter.
No, it can't. That's a once a day thing. It's only got. It came in big. Which will take us to Aaron. Aaron, is going back to get the orb. You're muted, probably.
Going back to get the orb. 30 gets me there. Now action dash.
All right, so 10 feet. We'll get you there.
I got 20 left.
Mm-hmm.
And get to there. All right, I'll do it.
Takes us to the creature. The creature will... just whisper in Ralorn's ears. Sweet nothings. No, it's going to whisper in your mind. You have no magic. As it tries to sting you. Getting a 13.
It misses. Swipes it away with the axe.
As you swipe it away, we're going for a second stinger. Getting a 9.
Same thing. It just was ready for them.
And then it'll teleport over here. Just for better leverage. Actually, you know what? No, it can move. It'll teleport. Over there. Yeah, you can still get to it, but it's gonna make you work for it.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Which will take us to Dacron.
Yeah, I'll just go with Aaron, and we'll go all the way to the basement.
Okay.
How's the robot doing over there?
It's just chilling.
Okay.
Rhino, another death save. Por favor. Alright. Ralorn once more.
Alright, so 20 feet. We're gonna go all the way up there, and then we're gonna attack it again.
Okay.
24.
Yep.
Or let's see. For 9 points of damage.
Take that 9.
And the second attack. 18.
Yeah, it'll shield.
A shield. Alright.
Or wait. No. 18 hits. It's out.
Max damage of 17.
It'll take off. As it is looking haggard. It starts to droop. It's a droopy windsock.
And as a bonus action, we're going to second wind.
Okay.
So 11. That'll be it.
Takes us to Arabella.
Okay. Where's my token? There she is.
Going back up.
Move back up,
Alright.
please.
Well, it's 20 feet up.
Hey,
Where are you? There you are.
I guess in hindsight, I could
Righty.
really just show you guys every floor on this one. You've seen it all. No, I don't need to hide anything from you guys. But it's
Okay.
thematic.
I should be close enough that I can just hit it standard. Yep.
At advantage.
At advantage, yes.
Because you hit it last time.
Because I hit it.
Mm-hmm.
I vixed it.
It's been vexed.
25.
That'll do it.
And you know what? No, I'm just gonna go for the full damage.
Go for the full damage.
I've already pressed you once. Well, no, that's not 8. It mustn't have clicked on in time.
That's fine.
Sorry, I'll
Give us a
just do a
3d6. 16.
16 points.
Okay. Anything else for Arabella? Going back down? Or are you going up?
Yes. Oh. Oh. How many feet? That's 15 feet? Or 20
You've moved
feet to
20
where I
feet so
am?
far. Yeah.
Okay. So
I mean, if
can't get
even
behind the
even if you move down there, you'd be like 8 feet down. You know.
Yeah, I'm doing that. She's short, girl. She.
Yeah, you can duck. Do the duck. Aaron,
Oh, duh.
running.
Aaron will do movement to 30 feet, and then I'll bonus action Misty Step
Okay.
over to here. And
It looks like the
then-
Orb of Damara, not the Sunstone.
All right. I'll reach forward. I gotta do an action dash to get there, don't I?
It would seem so.
I'll do action dash to get there, and I will pick it up and
Okay.
put it in the satchel. And then I have 25 feet of movement to get back out. I got it.
Will take us to the creature. It's gonna sting out at Ralorn real quick. Getting a 19 to hit.
It just hits.
Ralorn, you will take 7 piercing and 8 poison damage. It stings into you. You just feel this pressure build into you. It teleports over to Arabella. Stinger wraps around and swipes out to her.
Mm-hmm.
I do have opportunity, I think, when it moves for
It
the.
teleports
Oh, it teleported. Okay. That's on me.
and gets a nat 20 against Arabella.
Okay.
Arabella, you take a bunch of damage.
I did.
And then it starts to fly up the stairs. You pay. It doesn't get very far because it's big and the stairs are small. Dacron.
You got the stone?
Yes, I got it.
All right. As long as we have it, no one else can turn this on. Did the key fuse with the... No.
Ralorn's wearing the key on his neck.
Ralorn's wiring the key.
Yep.
All right, so we have all the parts. So, all right. If we take all the parts, no one else can turn this place back on. But
Pretty much
if we can get
go,
out of here.
go meet at the front door.
Yeah, well, and I'm not going to leave Aaron behind, but
I gotcha.
I'll start heading towards a meeting place on
Rhino,
the ground floor.
another death save, please. Rhino, what are you doing? Your turn. You're all alone.
Brindle just kind of wriggles and twists and contorts and just immediately looks around at her surroundings and just, oh fuck, oh and that stab, that injection. Is there any lingering pain from that, like a poisoned condition or anything along those lines?
It's not a poison condition, but it does leave a welt. It's, oddly enough, even for your porcelain skin, leaves a very red mark. And it's like, I would say, like, baseball-sized welt. Yeah.
Good to know.
And I would say you would still hear the stuff happening below.
I think with just blinking to consciousness,
Yeah.
We'll see. But I see that the tower's off. 4,
Yeah,
5,
steam and stuff
6.
is kind of hissing around you. You would have to... You know what? Yeah, you rolled nat 20. As you get to...
I had to rise from the ground. So yeah, I'm prone and I come back up. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and then I'll take the action to dash to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
As you get to the top of the steps, there, even here, before you go down, you will see the creature starting to head back up. You'll see its face.
Okay, I see its face. Well, not much to do aside from take steps back and just ready for it. I'm going to activate the form of dread one more time.
Okay. Get some temp hit. Yeah.
To get that temp HP. 1 second. Let's. I thought I could probably get one more shot off on it.
Well, I will say, you did roll nat 20. If you want, I'll say you can get over there and get a shot off. Why not? I feel like that's thematic. I like that thought. Like, what's going on over there? Oh, it's there. Oh shit. Why not?
Yep. Oh, there. It's there. Oh shit.
Nat 20. I feel like that deserves something.
I know the 16 should hit.
The 16 does hit.
All right. There, that's some damage. And I will try to make it frightened of me.
We'll see if it makes frightened.
If you roll another 20, I'm going to kill you.
Got an 18. It hasn't rolled a 20 in it got a nat 20 against Arabella. But before that, it hadn't rolled good in a minute. But it will take 12 points of damage. As it is, you can see it's a limp windsock. It's rough. And you are in its way. Anything else for Brian?
Not much. I need to correct my temp HP though.
You're good.
A second, because there you go. I fixed it. But yeah. So I shot it. Do I still have the movement to
I would say no. You were about to go down and oh no, blast. That's where you get. Takes us to Ralorn.
Oh, 25 feet right there, and 5 feet up the stairs. We will to attack the back of it.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. $15.
15 just hits it.
Is it gonna let me roll? Nope. I'm meant to be. So it's 6.
It'll take
for
6.
The first attack. And the second attack. Nat 1.
Nat 1. As you kind of look over, maybe see Arabella limp on the steps. It's this thing. Don't want to get away, but it's also tight quarters. It's tight quarters for it. It's tight quarters for you. It's not great. And it's going to miss. Anything else for Ralorn?
Nope, that'll be it. I don't have any bonus action left.
Arabella.
Mm-hmm.
Like a death save, please.
Okie and whisper.
Aaron going to the front door?
Going to the front door.
All right. You will be getting there eventually. The front door is closed, by the way. Which will take us to the creature. Yeah, I can do two things at once. It will sting out at Rylorn. Not at advantage, which I accidentally rolled at. Getting a 10.
Definitely misses.
His tail flails around behind it. And it will then shoot another ray at Brynel. It'll do it at disadvantage. So you get out of its way.
I mean, I don't have the highest AC, sir. So.
Well, it got a nat 1. As it tries to shoot a beam and kind of gets pushed against the side of the wall. And the beam just kind of, you see it graze into the wall all up the side of the stairwell. It's going to just try to stab one more time at getting a 9.
Misses again.
And then it will teleport behind Brynel. And start flying away. Akron chilling with Aaron. Brynel.
I'll give it one round.
This thing is starting to fly away.
It's flying away for sure.
Well, screw you. I'm gonna try and hit you one more time.
It's probably like over here or something. Good, like 20 or so feet.
Well, I still have range, so
Yeah,
take that, Bell.
absolutely you do. Yeah.
Well, the nat 1 cell doesn't hit, but that 22 should hit.
Yep. Been seeing some red this last time. 7 points
For
of
a total
damage.
of
Not
7.
bad. As that's exactly what you needed. With a faint sliver into its backside, it seems to float up for a moment before going limp, and then just kind of like a windsock, but heavy and weighted, starts to fall. A voice in your head, Brynel. Actually, not even a voice. I would just say a feeling of unsatiated desires fills your head. As it essentially kind of slaps to the ground outside.
Well, as the creature plops to the ground, Rhino will shout out, "I got it! I think it stopped moving."
In that moment. We're still in combat, so because of reasons. But Rylorn can make it. Because you got a healer's kit, right?
Yep, so he's definitely gonna move 15 feet to her. He's gonna
Yeah, you got it then.
stabilize her with a healer's kit, and then the rest of his movement, 15, he's gonna pick her up and move down.
As we will hop out of combat. As the creature did fall and die. Wand still in hand. And as it's dead, archway no longer active in this moment. I would say, Brian, as you do start to kind of rejoin the others, you might get a glimpse of the archway. And some of the runes are actually still active. Though the tower itself is shut down, the archway is still active. It's just the magic powering it is not.
Very good. Well, I'm just kind of clutching my abdomen where that thing stung me, and I rejoined the party and looking very much worse for wear. All 1 hit points that I have left,
Yeah.
or rather 1 out of 45 jelly beans, and I look to them and say, "The thing's dead, or dead again, or should never
You would
have
make it
existed."
to the 3rd floor, actually, and see Ralorn healing Arabella, who's unconscious in this moment. And Ralorn's shifted as you say that.
At which point I was like, I'll give you some privacy. And she just
As you give them some privacy, Ralorn will probably end up carrying her downstairs, I'm guessing. But we'll go ahead and take our little 5-10 minute break there. So stay tuned, folks. Stick around. We'll be back. Alright, folks. We're back. Last we left off, our troop opened up the Lunar Archway lens and looked through, seeing a vision of something else, something different, something alien. A moon in another place, reflecting. Everything was reflecting within on a lake. Even the trees around the lake were reflecting. And it almost felt like the moon itself within this had a mind, sentience. Gave a little cry for help. Feeling of fear. It was cut short by a creature. A horrid, nightmarish creature of a windsock, sunflower, spell-casting, spell-absorbing creature that nearly took out almost all of you. And a battle that was going up and down the tower took some time and some confusions. But in the end, it was defeated as it fell outside of the tower. Currently, Arabella is unconscious. And Ralorn somehow was forced to shift into his more lycanthropic form. But tower is now deactivated, even though the archway is on. Even if it's not projecting anything, it is still on. That's where we'll pick up.
Okay, so what was the big fuss up there? The Sunstone was acting normal, like the Sunstone should
I
act.
think everything happened exactly as planned. Just something came through, and then another something.
Rowan would get down the stairs growling, and Arabella on over his shoulder.
Peeking over the corner, Brindle's just like, are they okay?
Yeah. Just kind of creeping behind.
Like a potato sack?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
He didn't have time to really do anything.
Set her down gently.
Yeah, no, he would definitely said it gently, but picked it up very quickly.
And I'll give her 14 hit points.
Hey.
This was an eventful evening.
So would Rowan shift back after a minute, or was that not a completely normal transformation?
Ralorn does not shift back in a minute.
Okay.
We have a difficult question. Was that supposed to happen?
Well, the only way to know would be to try it again. We can try it tomorrow night.
As he says that, Rowan just gonna look at him like, with eyes like, "No, we ain't gonna fucking do that again."
Well,
To be
tomorrow.
fair, if we're prepared, things could be different, but
I don't know how you all feel, but I got stung in the abdomen by that thing, and it hurts.
yes, well,
Arabella would also have a similar wound.
Oh, it looks nasty.
is it
Thank you, Aaron.
just a wound, or is there more to it? Is it?
Give me
Am I
a
going to turn into a flying sock?
give me a medicine check. Or
my
Arcana.
favorite?
I would allow Arcana for this actually too.
Well, considering I haven't rolled over a 5 yet. Hey, how about
Hey.
a natural 20?
Nice.
All right. So thinking on it, yeah, that creature, yeah, they're one of the most feared creatures in all of magical societies, known as Farim or Farim. They had a magical society of their own that rivaled the Netherese. Alien, of course, but innately magical and horrendous. Very few are said to be alive. In fact, they were said to be eradicated before Shade came back, and apparently they weren't. And now a few do linger in places of powerful magic, siphoning it. What it probably did to Brynel and Arabella was inject them with its eggs.
No. Mm-mm. Oh, I'm going to be
Gross.
sick.
You'll probably be worse than sick if we don't deal with this.
What do you mean?
Well,
I never planned on having children. No. This is not on the agenda.
Well, I'm sure you will be a good mother.
Fuck you, Aaron.
I can certainly try and purge the things, but my magics aren't really for, dispellation. It's more of mental manipulations and maybe shooting something. So, we'll see.
So we need to go to a holy person?
Maybe? Or we definitely need to learn more. We don't really know much about this.
what did
Dacron, you would know a lesser restoration would probably do the trick.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
A healer indeed. Checking.
So
I
you
can
said
maybe cauterize it.
they were eggs. How long do they have while they gestate?
Nat 20. Give me 2 seconds. And I can tell you. Between 20 and 40 days. It's slow.
Not long enough, certainly, but a number of weeks. 2 months? A month and a half?
Sal puts a different spin on the terminology of virgin birth, but sounds fun.
Why? It's disgusting. What are those creatures? You said they're the Feyrin? Dacron?
Something like that. I guess apparently I know quite a bit, but I don't know hardly anything.
They are particularly drawn to things like the magic of mythals. And any high magic, they themselves are high magic users. They have a love for wands. In fact, they're back in their heyday, they're said to, most of them carry at least 2 or 3 wands. They have 4 arms, and they usually carry 1 in most hands. They're extremely deadly. There's usually not just one. So this might be an anomaly. If there is, sometimes one gets trapped somewhere. And with that nat 20, I would say it was probably trapped there. And it just saw an opportunity to get out and get more magic.
Would explain how it survived the eradication. If it was trapped in a place. Apparently not alone. There was another one. Did we send it back? I feel like that's probably what happened. We stopped it.
It was an illusion.
It was an illusion.
It cast major image. And you dispelled the illusion when you pulled the stone out.
It tried to distract us?
Yep.
I wasn't paying that much attention. Was it trying to get away? Was it going anywhere?
Well, if you liked magic, there's only a few magic users in our party. There's a whole lot of other magic users out in the world.
True.
Also, why would a Netherese portal open up to that if they were the Netherese rivals? Equal and opposites?
He was trapped there. He might be studying it. I don't know. They could be doing all kinds of things, trying to learn. Maybe.
And I assume your boss didn't tell you any of this, Brino.
I was not informed about much of this, frankly, only that it needed to be turned on.
I would say give me an insight check, Brian.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's not your strong suit. That might be a good thing. Okay. With a 10, your best guess, that feeling that you felt, not the creature, whatever entity you felt before it came out, that was the moonbound witness. The one that was playing for help. The one that was scared. That is the moonbound witness.
My best guess is whatever that entity was, not the terrifying evil thing, but the entity inside the mirror, that would have to have been the moonbound witness. And from what I gather, I'm sure you all felt it too, it was afraid. Maybe because those things are leeching its energy, or maybe
Trapped in
implanting it with gross eggs.
I would say it wasn't afraid of that. I would say
Inside 10, I wouldn't know that.
I would say a 10 is average, and there's a connection. It was trying to tell you something before it was cut off. It was trying to reach out. And it was telling you that it was afraid, that it wanted help. But not necessarily against that creature or those creatures. The happenstance. Sorry.
Why would it be afraid? Like, I mean, obviously we don't know anything about this moonbound witness, but they don't seem to be, I guess you'd call it mortal. I don't know.
True, but if
What
they
would
are
scare them?
something that eats magic energy, but I guess not, because it wasn't afraid of it.
Well, what would it be afraid of? We did everything.
Itself getting back out? Are we...
I mean, we could
Did it-
retrace our steps one by one. Check the stone, check the configuration, and we can check it
didn't-
twice before we start again, if that's what you intend to do.
It didn't necessarily know we were different. They could have been afraid of the last person to use the tower, and were afraid whoever last was spying on them or whatever they were doing with them was back. Did you say a lesser restoration can cure this?
Yes.
All right. Well, while I do agree with Aaron, I don't think this is necessarily the right time or creature. So I will cast lesser restoration on Arabella if my character sheet doesn't freeze. I cast it twice, but I guess there's two people who need it, so
There are.
we don't really want to usher more of them into this plane.
Oh, thank fuck.
And the
Thank you,
maternity
Declan.
leave at this point would just ruin the entire schedule.
No, really.
Yes. So are we planning on turning this thing back on tonight?
Well, I don't know about you, but everything hurts. I would rather make some, poor people food, as dearest Aaron calls it, and sit down and take a nap for maybe an hour or so before I try again.
Let's do some deep dive into some of these chambers and see if we can find anything.
Though I do think I might have a trick up my sleeve that can help us for next time. If another one of those things comes out, at least.
Hello, why aren't you turning back?
He shrugs. No idea. Seems like
He
a
was.
can.
If he's a lycanthrope and he was close to the witness, maybe he saw the giant moon and
I am no
something along that is
lycanthrope.
involved.
That's not. Well, I haven't, but they've actually fought lycanthropes. He is different.
We did fight lycanthrope. I did fight them
Like a
multiple
werewolf.
times. I am not one. I can guarantee you that.
Usually, is it emotion based? You don't seem on edge anymore.
Is there magic that can do that? That can force
Technically,
like
I could. Is that? I don't know.
I'd say, yeah, Dacron, you're very familiar with that, and as you're thinking about it, because of Moonbeam, and that's what you're
Mhm.
thinking, I'm assuming. You were all just bathed in a lot of moonlight. So,
Character sheet is
as much as Ralorn says he's not a lycanthrope, he does have lycanthrope blood.
Yeah.
probably just overwhelmed, or think. Did you change? Were you exposed to so much powerful, such a concentration of moonlight that you've evolved?
You're asking the wrong person. I don't know anything about that kind of magical
It's more of a
mumbo jumbo.
hypothetical question. I didn't expect anyone to be able to actually answer it. But possibly could have done that. Or you could just have been completely overwhelmed that it'll just take time to wear off. Maybe sunlight. So in the morning you might burn it away, as it were.
Time will tell. I just don't really want to go in a village like this.
Yeah.
you can stay here.
With that thing possibly around, yeah, I think we'd rather go elsewhere.
What thing around?
We don't know if something can come up that thing again.
We have both power supplies, so probably doesn't have enough power to open again.
I mean, since you've conveniently, cured us of our pregnancies as they were, I can probably just stay at the tower and watch, and then I have audible signals that could possibly be heard for some distance.
And to be honest, if something does come through, I'd rather us be here than someone else. Or no one.
I kind of want to take a look at this so-called monster that you are fighting. I will try and open the door.
Yeah, it's locked.
Yeah, the doors only work when the tower is on, and we turn the tower off.
Oh yeah.
Actually, the front door needs a key.
Bruno, mind opening the door?
Sure, come with me. You owe me a bottle of wine after this, by the way. And which one's the front door?
It's both those doors, yeah.
Oh,
There's not.
well, I
It
use
doesn't
the
go
key
very
and
far. Yeah. And the key goes in between the two doors, so both doors kind of open at once. There's no handles, and they just open once the key is inserted.
there you go, Aaron.
I'll go out and look at the creature.
Yeah, about
Underground.
15 feet away. The slump of a windsock-like creature is standing there. Or standing, it's laying, folded there, slumped.
Hmm.
Maybe part of it's
They're
like
said
on
to
a
be-
bush.
They're said to be obsessed with wands. Perhaps he had a few. Or she. Perhaps they had a few.
And if it injected us with eggs, I'm sure it's a female.
Hmm.
I actually
I don't
don't
know.
think Farum have.
Maybe androgynous.
Yeah.
A
I mean, it looks kind of like a flower. Maybe it is in the Book of Blossoms. Might be a stretch.
unlikely. I think this thing is, if it rivaled Netherese, if it intrigued the Netherese, it is probably old. And if they eradicate it, they're supposed to be extinct.
It's very interesting.
It is certainly intriguing.
It is indeed clutching a single wand. I will say that. Like a petrified wood wand with a small triangular diamond affixed to it.
I'll yoink the wand and I'll just kind of do a little bit of a investigation over the body just to see kind of how it's made and get some knowledge about it.
Give me an Arcana. Actually, no. Give me an investigation check. I like that better.
Natural 20, 27.
Yeah.
Go on, Brandon.
I was gonna say, I am a craftsman and I could make a wand. If you need some help, let me know.
As he's poring over it. It kind of has a dowsing wand features. Like that's what it kind of looks like, with the diamond affixed to it as well. So it's probably some sort of detection. But what you find almost immediately is a name. Full name. Calderan Morn is inscribed in it.
It's on the wand.
Yeah, it's etched into the petrified wood. Like a signature.
Read it out loud. Did anybody see the creature use the wand? Any idea what it does?
If it eats magic, perhaps it leads them to great sources of magic. Maybe that's what it was doing, getting a vantage point to try to locate the nearest supply.
I will say, as you read, Dacron, you can give me a history check. It's your prestige.
I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
Did it tell us we don't even know what's coming? That was one of the voices.
I don't remember everything it said. I guess anyone proficient with history could also roll me. Aaron, are you proficient with history?
With history.
So I guess anyone proficient with history that overhears Aaron talking could roll me a history check.
23.
Okay. So Aaron, you don't know Calderan Morn. But you do know of Randall Morn. Randall Morn is the Lord of Daggerdale. Supposedly. Stays in Castle Daggerdale.
I wonder if this Calderan Morn is related to Old Man Randy. Bought a few bottles of wine back in the day. He's the
Probably
Lord
not
of
a
Daggerdale.
coincidence. Are they an older family to the Dales?
The Morn family, yes. So I would say, Dacron, you might know them. I've heard the Morn family, but like Daggerdale's like so. It's gone through some turmoils, so like it's probably one you don't keep up with too much. But yes, the Morn family is, and Aaron, you would know it's an old family, but like it's kind of heirs. They're one of the few Dales that actually have like heirs to the Dale, and Randall Morn was the heir to Daggerdale. Every Dale does it differently.
There is a good chance they are related in some way.
Well, somehow has this creature acquired the wand? There must be some sort of connection.
Well, yeah. See how we learn of the demise of Calderan Morn, Calderon, whatever. And perhaps he was not so lucky and became the host to this creature.
Oh, you mean Calderan was this creature's father? Like Arabella?
It's possible. Now, how he got on the other side of the mirror, I do not know. But there's a lot we don't know at this point.
I say we just power it back up again. You all ready? Take two?
Nah, we should probably wait. Give it a day. And this creature is going to cause a stir when people see it.
Well, it just means we'll have to be better prepared for it this time.
Drag it inside.
Oh, we do have a fire started tomorrow morning. There are already 4 bodies being burned.
I feel
Bodies?
like
It's on
he
the
will
other side of town.
ask some questions
Well, it is
if
nighttime.
we put a
can-
monster.
It is a big flower.
Yeah, I don't
Going
think if
flower with
I don't think anyone could convince her of that.
that is a big piercer on the tail. Perhaps we could harvest it. I don't know.
Ew, gross, no.
It pierced.
Arabella will look at it for a moment and she's like, it did have poison.
Poison was kind of just the coating of the eggs.
Yeah. Coating of the eggs. If you
If it-
mash the eggs up, they'll no longer be viable.
If it was hypodermic, it can be repurposed.
I think we just need to rest for now.
I mean, if its body can be harvested, and it did look kind of plant-like. Maybe it has something to be gathered from in terms of fibers. Being that thing's an innately magical creature, who knows? Said fibers could make for unique reagents.
Could do things. The fact that its body stayed at all is also questioning.
Well, the other one that was coming through just kind of stopped. I don't know what you guys did. I'm assuming turned the thing off.
Yeah.
There's another one alive.
Well, there
No.
was another one coming out of the witness or whatever thing it was, and thankfully it stopped, or was
Just
stopped.
kind of blinked out of existence, like it wasn't there at all. Maybe we got to it before it could manifest, but it didn't quite cross over the same way, so maybe he was just playing a trick on us.
So when we turn this back on, there's a non-zero chance there may be another one.
There will always be a non-zero chance there would be something on the other side. There's a non-zero chance that says the next time we turn it on, we open it to a completely different place.
That is true.
We are dealing with magics far beyond our comprehension. And there are no books to guide us.
Yes, I know. Sometimes you just have to try things and see what happens.
And sometimes it's wants to kill you.
Inside
So
check.
say we don't try again.
Yeah, Arabelle, give me an insight check.
Yeah, shit.
Yep. You know what that means. So, it is probably about, I'd say, only like 10 o'clock at night, if that. But, long day. You guys plan on staying the night in the tower?
I think so.
You don't see a real reason to go back to town, and if Ralorn can't turn back, it might be best that he's not walking through.
I mean, is there anything that you would need from town? I could probably make the trip back.
Nothing that they'll let you walk away with. I think I found one suitable bed in this tower.
Yep. There's a couch and a chair. Up here.
Also, not sure how much sleep I'll be able to get after this.
Bed. Couch, chair. Yeah, that's the most comfortable place in the tower.
You can sleep on the ground. I'm used to it.
Fair enough. Anyone doing anything in the tower before trying to find a place to bed down in the tower?
I mean, I guess I'd be looking back up at the archway.
Okay.
'Cause-
Give me an Arcana check. Anyone else doing anything? Well, Brynol is
That's in
invested.
that 20.
Nice.
I kind of tossed this place last time, but I'll give it a once over again to see if I can find anything that might help us figure out what we're dealing with.
You have found everything, for sure.
That's what I figured, but I have to do my due diligence to make sure we didn't miss anything. Any notes or anything, but I think we know all we're gonna know.
Who has the amulet? You wouldn't mind if I take a look and maybe take a look at that machine down there?
Oh, the key. Rallon, I believe, is wearing the key.
Roland would take off the amulet and
One is protecting the key.
throw it towards Aaron. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. I will take it. Does anybody want to come into the basement?
I think I'm gonna go up to the roof.
I'm gonna grab the. I don't know. I can't remember what you called it, but like the visitor log.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab that
Okay.
and I'll go down to the basement with.
Marlon trying to find a place to sleep, get comfortable.
Yeah, he probably is trying to figure out because he's not used to staying that form. He's still
I would say you probably would be
Yeah.
drawn to go look at the moon, but it is only like it's a waxing moon or waning, so it is only like a sliver tonight. It's not
Yeah, I mean,
that big.
no, he's not used to being like this, so he would literally try to sit down and
Yeah.
get his thoughts together and
Fair enough. Yeah. We'll go with up top first. Yeah. As steam is hissing from any residual arcane fixtures on the top of the roof, all of the little arcane channels seem burnt, spent. But if Brynel with that nat 20, yeah. A couple of things of note. Archway's still functional. It's just not visible, but it's on. And not only that, when you configured it or kind of put your impression on it and adjusted it last time when you started it up, it's changed. The 24, the archway now works as a teleportation circle. Functionally. As well as the Lunar Arch itself, you know. But it seems whatever it did, and this is going to sound weird because you don't have the context for it, but it seems some sort of connection was severed and another connection was made.
I suppose looking at that for a good long while and trying to determine, gather her thoughts on that specific thing, Brynel is just, it's still on. It's not visibly activated, but it is activated. First of all, it's apparently, it vaguely reminds me of something I've seen in Deepingdale once, a teleportation circle.
Dacron's up there
No.
with Brynel. I don't know.
Are you talking to me or just talking out loud?
Either or. It's not like I didn't notice you following.
I mean, it's a good place. I'm just setting up my stuff so I can paint. It's got nice views.
How long have you been a painter?
Very. A century or two, give or
Oh.
take.
Well, that's definitely longer than I've been alive, so that's good on you.
It's quite relaxing.
Eh. I find the forge to be relaxing. At least a bit more relaxing.
Art to an artist.
Yeah. But if this thing functions like a teleport circle, does mean that someone who knows this location could come out from it.
True. But if it's been off for centuries, does anyone who know its location, would they think to try? Would they know it has been reactivated?
We both know elven lifetimes can stretch into centuries, Mark. Anyone who was young enough to know this place and still be alive, and has some inkling to notice when, I don't know, the entire thing was blaring on, might
I don't
come
know.
through.
I do not know how powerful a beacon we just lit.
That's hard to say, but I think I will spend my time out here to, make sure that thing doesn't blow up.
Well, it only has residual power, and
Residual power aside, power is still power. There's still
I
something.
suppose anything could blow up at any time, but
Point is that I don't trust that thing in its current state. I'd rather keep an eye on it, especially after weird egg thing, weird demon sunflower, horrible. It's just awful. When it struck me with its magic, I swear I could feel it like an overwhelming, unsatiated sense of desire. At least that's what I felt when I came back to consciousness.
desire for
I assume this DM as like a what type of desire was it? Desire to feed, desire for physical connection, desire for knowledge.
Yeah, desire. It didn't get what it wanted. It didn't get what it didn't feed how it wanted it. It didn't feel fulfilled. And this would be the Feyrim creature, not the other thing. It'd be it wanted to feed more. It was hungry. And
It's like
honestly,
you just
you can kind of feel like it
Go ahead.
didn't want to leave the place where it came from. It was ejected.
The way how I can think about it is, do you drink, Dakron?
it is on the list of things.
Well, imagine you're poured a fresh mug of ale or fresh glass of wine, and you are mid-sip and someone knocks the glass out of your hand. One, there's a bit of indignation, but two, a bit of dissatisfaction, like you weren't finished with that sip yet. Kind of the sense of lingering feeling that I felt when I came back to consciousness.
Well, it is a feeling that but how you act upon that feeling is what dictates maturity and other things. You're saying it's upset that it didn't get what it wanted.
I would say you're correct in that. And also the sense that, maybe that space that we saw, it was forced from that space, whether that be our own presence or from the moonbound witness within. Who knows? But it definitely wasn't finished.
Whether it was pushed or pulled, We won't be able to answer that question.
She's going to set down a bedroll, sit down upon it, and she's going to take out a book from her pack and start leafing through it.
Fair enough. As Dacron starts painting. Dacron, what are you painting tonight, by the way?
Just a little bit. It's been a tumultuous couple of days, so it'll just be sketches of the things we've seen. Well, not sketches because I'm not drawing, but just small little paintings of the horrors of Harrow House. The moon, like nothing sensical, just flashes of remembrance, and then moving to the next.
Roll me an insight check.
Okay. Mm, 20.
Okay.
Not an unnatural 20.
So whenever you get to the painting of not the tower, but both the Lunar Archway and even more specifically, the moon within it, or perhaps the reflection of the moon within it, there's this realization that, as you're essentially kind of going in and drawing two moons, and it's the lake. Well, it's like you said, it's kind of like a doodle. That's not a real place, not on Toral. But also you feel like when you're painting it, you paint it with the personality. If that makes sense. Like somehow when you're done with it, there's two looks to it. Because there's the big moon atop, and then there's a reflection of it. One of the looks is a look of curiosity, of subtle intention. And the other would be a look of fear and look of like help and loss as well. Desperation. It's a hard one to kind of come through with that actually having a face, but somehow you're a skilled painter. You let the paints tell you. But the emotions definitely come through with just the moon, or the moons. They're real, and they have personality. I would say Brian would probably see what Dacron's painting as well.
Maybe not looking like staring right over his shoulder,
Yeah,
but in
yeah.
passing.
Yeah, like, oh. And he's a skilled painter. That's what he does. Down below. Aaron, what is your intention for looking at this shield guardian creature? Automaton. Golem.
I want to tune to the amulet. And
Yeah, it's just an action.
How
many slots you got?
This is the first thing I'm tuning to.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah, other than that. I don't have it's not. I don't have it on a slot.
I
thing.
gotcha. That's a big one.
Yeah, so this would be the second thing. And then I would, because the tower is not working, so he doesn't have to do anything right now. So I would just be kind of fencing with him and just, getting a feel for it, learning about him.
Oh, the shield guardian could kick your ass.
Yeah. So I'm having a good time.
And this hour of night, yeah. It
But probably only do that for a couple minutes.
it could one
and then,
shot you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're just sparring.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably only for a couple minutes. And then I would want to, at some point during the night, identify that wand. But I want to talk to Arabella.
Absolutely.
She's down with us.
Yeah, as Arabella's reading the book, Arabella, give me an investigation check as you're reading the book, and you see Aaron kind of testing out his new robot friend. Give me
Boy
an
and his toys.
Yep. 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So that name that was mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
called Aaron Morn,
Mm-hmm.
it's in it.
Nice. She won't.
He wouldn't have left anything
Yeah.
substantial. He probably would have said something like, very interesting. And like, that's it. Kind of gives you a hint that like he's didn't want to contribute.
Arabella won't say anything, not really wanting to interrupt Aaron's playtime. But she takes out her personal journal and she just starts noting the things of the day of the past couple of days. Seeing if she can draw lines between things. Which she can't, but she tries. But she'll just be sitting with her back against the stairs. Making use of the small amount of light.
After a bit, Aaron would come over by Arabella, slump down next to her. Well, this is a really cool golem. You think we could keep it after, we're done with the tower?
Can it get out of the tower? It's rather big and it's a narrow staircase.
I think you can probably suck it in. Yeah.
Oh, sure. I don't see why not. It's not like there's anyone here to come after us anyway. Oh, that person that had the wand, he stayed here. His name's in the book.
Oh. About how long ago do you reckon?
Do I have a date?
Would have been... Yeesh. Did I give the others dates?
I don't think he gave dates. I think he gave an approximate time of like how long ago.
Yeah, I would say, don't quote me on this, but like 150 years ago.
That before or after? Was the Dusk Lord here too?
Sessendale
No.
was before that.
Dusklord was not in this tower, no. That was the
Mm-mm.
No, it was
There was a
just-
mage
that
from
was-
Sessendale.
that was the manor, yeah. The mage from Sessendale was here, yeah. Long time ago.
One of the mages. I'm pretty certain that I'd say just estimating about a century and a half ago. They don't really put dates for some reason.
I would think that would be a good thing to put down.
So, but I guess some people don't really see time the same way others do.
Well, I guess we are not one to. We should not be one to judge yet. We have not added our contribution to the journal yet, Isa. But when we do, we should add the date.
Sure. I'd prefer not. We shouldn't be leaving things to track ourselves with. We already have people looking for us. We should try and leave as little of a footprint as possible.
That is not really my style. I like it when people know I was around.
Yes, I know. Ugh. Ugh.
I'm really glad that you are not dead.
Thank you, Aaron. Not for lack of trying. It was stupid to go back. I should have just run.
It's all worked out.
I wonder if the eggs would have still hatched if I was if I died.
Well, your body does contain many nutrients, so
I would it just feed off the body until.
Well, Zakon said it would take a while, so yeah, I would think that maybe you would start to decompose before they would hatch.
Ugh. Yeah, she'll look slightly down where the stinger went in, and she's like, I wonder if it will leave a scar, or if it will be fine. Oh well. I'm just glad that that's not in the cards. That would have been scary. Did it look... When you came back down here, I assumed to check on the sunstone to make sure that it was working. Did it look normal down here? Because it's all looked normal. Well, normal is relative, I guess. But I assume it looked normal up the top.
Well, that is, yes, that is why I was down here. I wanted to make sure that the sunstone was acting like a normal sunstone. And it was acting like a sunstone. Because it is a sunstone, of course.
You're saying sunstone a lot.
Am I? Okay, so I may have put the orb of Tamara in instead of the sunstone.
Oh my god! Aaron! Oh, I could strangle you.
Everything worked out, right? It was okay. It
It's
worked.
been like, no. We almost died. Dacron almost died. Okay? Like, I know that you may not really care about the rest of us, but I know you care about Dacron.
I care about all of you. Maybe not the creepy one yet, but I don't know.
I understand you want to, like, that's, you've told me that's how you learn things, like, you experiment. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I feel like I'm talking to a child? Experimenting is perfectly fine. I mean, hell, I experiment plenty in my own time, but like this, what if we hadn't stopped it? What if we hadn't killed it and it had gone out into the world and hurt who knows how many people? And that would have been on us.
So we won't know that that had any impact on anything until we try tomorrow, and I put the real sunstone in, and if it makes the same thing up there, then we know that it was something different or the same. No.
No.
And when I went in to put, I had all the intention of putting in the sunstone, but I went in to put it in, and I had both the sunstone in one hand and Sorb in another, and I heard a voice and said that it would be okay, and it would be protected.
Protected from what?
Just that we would be protected. And it felt soothing. I could trust it. It was different than when I ate that heart.
Okay. Okay. Can I ask you something? A favor?
Of course.
Next time, not necessarily next time it speaks to you, but next time you want to do something like that, could you tell me, please? I won't get mad. Just so that more than one person has knowledge.
But of course, we can be partners in crime. But not real crime. But maybe.
And I was brought up what a lot of people would call a criminal. Yeah. Crime, yes. We've broken and entered into multiple houses. I feel like we're past crime, but yes, we can be partners in whatever fucked up situation.
The street goes both ways, too. If you need to tell me something, I can be in your corner as well.
Okay. Well, I guess you've told me something. So I should tell you something.
You do not need to. Unless you want. I'm here whenever.
The reason why I froze when we first came here was because I recognized this name, and I point to the name of the Sesson Jail mage. I don't know them, but they've caused some shit to go down in the past that's affected me. That's why I froze and was a bit out of it afterwards.
This mage is a bad person and your enemy.
The mage is dead. They're not the enemy. Well, they were the enemy. More like their home's the enemy. Where they lived. They took something from me, and I'm trying to find it. Been trying for a while. There you go. I told you something.
I appreciate it. So next time we use the sunstone, though, right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
To see if there's something different happens.
And the second, it should be safer. It should be, what it is meant to be used for.
Yeah. I wonder if the witness was afraid of the orb.
The witness was afraid.
Well, that's what that Brunel said. But it wasn't afraid of the monster, so I wonder if it was afraid of the orb, because that's the only thing that was different. Can't imagine it was afraid of us.
I hope it was not afraid of the orb. Because I do not quite understand it yet. And that might scare me a bit.
It's okay to be scared. I'd think you rather stupid if you weren't.
Does that
We
mean
don't
you
know what it does.
That means you don't think I'm stupid?
There's a difference between idiocy and stupidity.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I think there are too many unknown variables. But thank you for sharing, even if I had to kind of force it out of you, that you used the orb tomorrow. Do you want to tell the others that this happened, or do you want to keep it between us?
And I don't think that they need to know. If it comes up in natural conversation, then of course.
Okay. Mm.
Should we go and see the others? I don't know about you, but I am feeling very, very tired.
I thought the elves didn't sleep.
I might make an exception tonight.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
I'll follow Arabella.
As yes. There are
The
rare
shield guard
occasions.
He comes up behind me.
Yeah. It will follow you if you want it to. It'll have to sidestep up these stairs. But there are indeed rare circumstances where elves will sleep when under extreme situations of stress or are hurt. They can and do sleep sometimes. This might be one of those situations where some of our elves in the party might actually sleep tonight. But sleep doesn't necessarily cure all. Where is everyone sleeping?
I would go up to the bed.
I'll stay on the roof.
Okay.
The trance and faint.
Raloran found a corner under behind the stairs.
Yeah. Rollo definitely went in the corner. He's probably mumbling things in Elvish, in a mix of Elvish and Gnomish, about everything that transpired, just talking outside to himself.
Arabelle, you get a couch if you want.
Yeah, Arabella's gonna curl herself up onto the couch.
All right.
I technically don't need to sleep, so I will
Yeah.
happily just perch next to the archway, leafing through my convenient book, and just keeping a soft eye on it.
Well, as you all get some semblance of rest for the evening. The dawn would rise like any other day. Ralorn, you would awaken, reverted to your human state. The beautiful morning over the city of Freedale, town of Freedale, the Dale of Freedale. It was once a dale. Who is up first? I mean, besides Brian. Who'd be the first to, wake up and get up?
I don't know. I feel like Arabella would probably not sleep in, but she's had a stressful night.
Yeah,
She'll
absolutely.
probably zonk out a lot more than she usually does.
If it was a restful sleep, then Aaron would wake up right away. But if it wasn't super restful, then probably sleep in a little bit.
Aaron, it was so restful. It
Then
was
I would be-
probably the most restful sleep you've ever gotten. But when you wake up, or come to from your reverie, if you sleep or if you went into your whatever unconscious state, semi-conscious, it's like a extra blanket or something. Feels weird. Maybe you fell asleep with your cloak on. You go to do your morning, maybe stretch a little bit. You suddenly realize you have long, dark, not quite black. I would say dark, maroonish, or auburn. Yeah. Leathery, bat-like wings on your back.
The fuck?
Okay, this is new.
It's a gift.
All right.
And that's where we're going to end tonight. as
Just so I heard that right, who got wings?
Aaron got wings. Not the good kind. We'll find out what that means next time. So, thanks so much for watching, folks. And we will see you next time. Night, Internet.
Internet.
Night.